Everything will be recorded now, live for YouTube. As we take our third day and the last day of our Mercy Boot Camp. I'm so excited for all that we have done. I'm so excited that for the participants, at least we had over like 20 people in attendance, which is not too bad for first of its kind, morning and afternoon section combined. So for this last time, for this last day of the training, we're going to take our teaching and then we'll take our mentoring section, and then that will be it for today. Okay. So first of all, I want to say that we need personal development, because it is whom you are, what you are, that determines what you will be able to give. So we need personal development. We actually need personal development. We need to concentrate on developing ourselves, on making ourselves be better than what we are, having skills that we can use, okay? Because our business is a professional business. Network marketing is a professional business. And we are all growing up to become professional coaches, you know, things like that. So what you can do today is to ask yourself a question, which is what I always ask myself. What can I do today that I couldn't do a year ago? If I'm not able to write down some things I can do today that I couldn't do by this time last year, then I know I have not grown. So every end of year, you ask yourself that question. And every now and then, not only just end of year, you ask yourself that question. What is it that I can do today that I know that by this time last year, I wasn't able to do it, okay? So you need to be curious about your business. You need to actually develop more knowledge. You need to get more skills. You need to, you know, develop yourself more. Find out how things work. You need to find out how things are working. You need to be a good reader. You need to be a good listener. You need to be a good observer. These are some of the key things that we all need that can help us to become better business owners, okay? You need to go back to work, take massive action, have a game plan, you know, of maybe like 3 months ahead all the time. You have your major 3, like I've already told us, to develop and come out with our 3 main goals. It's in the yesterday's assignment that we looked at. Come out with 3 main goals. That's what the assignments we did mentoring on yesterday, but it was the first day and assignment. 3 main goals for 2023, 3 main goals for a new year, and then every month, ask yourself again for your 3 main goals. Every week, ask yourself for your 3 main goals. Every day, ask yourself for your 3 main things in your to-do list, okay? Don't try to work like you're working like a trial luck. You have to be specific. And another thing you need to understand and also do is don't try to cheat the system. Network marketing, you know, it has a system. Forever Business has a system. Don't try to cheat that system. You have to make sure that you are taking charge of that system and you're doing what you're supposed to do within it, okay? Our success in this business is, you know, never that easy and never that straight like that. There will be trials. There will be days that things are not moving the way it should. There are days that are sweet, that things will move very, very well. There will be, you know, it now depends on what you're feeding yourself with. Are you feeding yourself with the positive mindset, positive words, or are you feeding yourself with the negative words? You need to have courage to silence the bad words that are coming to you. Silence those bad you know, thoughts that are coming to you, and make sure that you embrace only the good. because that's the one that will take you forward to where you're supposed to be. So, and for those of us who are Christians, and as Christians, we need to be close to God. We need to be close to our faith. We need to actually understand what we're supposed to do and do it. And understand that there is something about the spiritual, there's something about the spiritual. The spiritual is also very important. Look at your personal goals and your leadership. Know that your forever product and your forever business is also absolutely very, very important. I don't know why this woman is just disturbing me, sincerely. And look at, absolutely look at your business as something you're doing for yourself and for God. Let me tell us something we should know. When you take your business as a spiritual thing, when you take it as a spiritual thing, madam, I'm in a meeting, good afternoon. That's why I told you, this is my face. I'm in a meeting, I won't be able to take call. Let's chat. You have seen my face now. I don't see you. Okay, yeah, let's chat. All right, so in that, your spiritual, if you take your business as a spiritual endeavor, it's a new customer that she's not even buying that much. She wants to see face before it's 419. Those who have transferred 400,000 didn't see faces. This one that is less than 50,000. Pardon me, this thing is life. Oh. Anyway, you know, that's why we need to. Oh yeah, what good? Okay. Take from that place. Take from that place. No, I don't need it. Oh yeah, shake up the top. Oh yeah, what? Anyway, so the business is truly a real business. It's a business that you need to take spiritual, take as your career. And remember what I told us yesterday. I pay myself. I am my first employee. So, and that makes me take this business as a serious business. That makes me try to develop myself to be what I'm supposed to be able to get into what I'm supposed to get into. All right. So that's how it is for us. Now, there's this speaker that gave a testimony in one of the trainings I attended when they wanted to do mid-year motivation for people. And something she said, or some of the things she said, I'm going to read them out to us, to show us how serious, how it is that we have found a good way in this business. She talked about how her business had gone down, all the things that happened to her, how bad it was, and everything. And then she now said, Amon, no, don't go and put it off. And she now said that by the time she was coming up again, I turned to social media. She said that social media was where her news story started. So when things were so bad that she couldn't really move on, she turned to social media. And she now said in that social media, she was doing both recruitment and retailing at the same time, which is one of the handicaps that I've noticed about myself and I've noticed about many of us in our team, like Anne, like Princess Opeyemi, we deal more with retail and we are enjoying it, enjoying sales, and we're now forgetting the recruitment side. So she said, I posted consistently. I posted about myself using the products. So she said, she would just bring aloe vera, stay and post where she's holding aloe vera and drinking aloe vera. That she never posts aloe vera product and say, this is how much, buy. But she will just post herself drinking aloe vera, maybe pouring it in the bottle or in the cup, and then she's drinking it or pouring her IG and things like that, And then she also says that we need to be true to ourselves and find out what is good and what we need to do, and we better start doing it. And that's when people give you rejection, when people say no to your product, or when people say no to your business, they are not rejecting you. They are not saying no to you particularly. They are saying no to that statements you have made, they are not convinced about it. She even said that they are not really saying no to the product, but they are saying no because you have not convinced them or given them enough word that can actually show them what they need. So that you shouldn't approach your business as you, because it's not all about you, it's all about others. So when people say no to you, what should come to your mind is, what haven't I said well for this woman to understand? What is it that I have not explained very well for this man to understand? So it's not about you. It's not even about the product. It's about those people. It's about the people you are assisting to achieve their goals as your downline. It's about the people you're giving those products from, the products to help them solve their problem. So when you have an idea or you have a training and your downlines are not showing up, it's not about you. They're not saying no to you. They're not doing it for you. They're not even doing it because of the businesses, because they have not seen the need for that training. Maybe you have not shown it well to them. So it should be all about others, assisting them to achieve their goal. And then you need to break down your goals into something you can achieve. Like now, Chioma I think Chioma was in the night session yesterday. She said she wants to make manager next year. She has not made supervisor. So she said she wants to make supervisor, make manager next year, and be able to give 1 million naira by December as a gift to her church, that she has been looking forward to that. I don't remember. I heard then being able to take care of her mom and her aunts that are not feeling well. Now she has those 3 major goals, but you need to break down those goals into steps. You need to break them down into smaller goals that you'll be able to achieve. So when I was speaking with her, she has now broken down her managerial race into 6 months. So the first 2 months, January and February, she makes supervisor. And then the next 4 months, she makes manager. So that's that one on its side. So many of the goals you have to break them down, put months and put dates attached to them in those your books that we have already talked about. And you need to be positive, okay? You need to be positive about it. You need to speak out those things. For her now, when she enters January, she would be telling herself and telling everybody, I'm going to become a supervisor this month. I'm going to become a supervisor in February, things like that. So you need to say it out. You need to say it out. You need to confess it. You need to pray about it. You need to shout it out for command winds, all you 4 corners, you winds from the north, from the south, from the west, from the east, go. And I command you all to bring my customers to me, bring my customers, let them run in, let them call me, let them chat me, let them need me, things like that. You need to speak into your business. And many times, anytime I'm posting, or anytime I'm preparing my live videos, I'm prophesying onto them. I'm telling them, look, this video I'm doing now is not going to be in vain. It's going to get me customers. It's going to get me build up my community, okay? So as you're scheduling your post, you're speaking life into your post. You need to be consistent. You need to post frequently, and you need to, because like I told us, posting frequently is what opens your gate for you. It's like your shop. That is what your shop is all about, and that's what opens your shop for you. So if you don't open your shop, people will not buy from you. So that's, every day that you go on live, it's opening your shop. Remember that to come 2023, we've already agreed that it's 80% online, 20% offline. So if you're going to be 80% online, which is like Pareto principle, giving that social media that is giving us more effort and giving us more results, like Pareto principle, then you need to make sure that you're doing something every day online, okay? So it's very, very good for us to start strong in 2023. You need to start strong in 2023. We need to start strong because we need also to finish strong. And that's why we are ending the year finishing strong, so that you will be so optimistic about 2023. No matter what has gone in 2022, forget it, let it go with it, okay? I tell you, I woke up this morning and I told myself that I was going to do 6 case credits today. because I needed 6K credit to end my year. And I said, I'm not moving it to tomorrow. I must finish that 6K credit today. So when I woke up, I started walking up and down, and I was calling customers, customers come. And that's how customers started calling, like that. And of course, I already had some money with me I wanted to use to buy aloe heat, because aloe heat just came out. I wanted to buy like 3 cartons of aloe heat to keep, because that's one thing that if it finishes, they don't remove money anywhere. I bought aloe heat 8,000 from one of the centers in Nigeria, multi-marker again, that finished her, because I couldn't send it to Port Harcourt. I bought multi-marker that I sold out less. I bought it more. Okay, so I now said, let me buy some multi-marker, let me buy some aloe heat lotion. So I had this. As I'm talking with us now, and I've completed it. It's not even evening, but because I kept speaking the word, I kept talking about it. I kept telling myself about it and things like that. So you need to speak to your business. You need to actually speak to your business. You need to speak to your business. All right. So and for you to end strong, you need to start strong. You must follow one system. Find out a system that works for you and your downline. Find out a system that works for you. Like you have found out what works for you now. Social media works for you. And since social media works for you, then you have to really embrace it very well, and also make sure that it's working for your downlines. That is what you teach your downlines. That's what you teach your downlines also. So let me quickly answer this delivery that I have. I won't answer. I will just send them Mr. Asha's number. So you need to have that system. Which system is working for you? That same system that is working for you is the same system you teach your downline.
Okay.
It's the same system you teach your downlines. Is that same system that is working for you. So if it's retailing that works for you, then let that retailing be the thing you focus on.
Go to the shop, bring.
Mute yourself, mute yourself. Let it be what you focus on. I need to mute this person. All right. So is that same system that you teach and you talk to your downlines about? Because teamwork is what takes you to the heights. That teamwork is what takes you to that height. You cannot achieve the best if you're working alone. That's the truth about the matter. You cannot achieve the best if you're working all alone. You need people. And that's why, network marketing is a business of leverage, okay? There is no separation between, having people leveraging and network marketing. That's the difference between it and when you're working on your own. And that's why, some people run away from me. Some people say, no, I cannot manage human beings. I don't know. I don't have time. I don't have energy for human beings. All the gossip, all the quarreling, all the fighting, a lot of teams, they do a lot of that, especially Anne will bear me witness when we meet. I don't know if Anne is still here. Let me check. When we normally meet, yes, Anne is here.
I'm here.
So when we normally, when we normally meet in those, manual times that you have to go to Sheraton or go to Protea or go to Aromire, you have all those gossips, you have all those quarreling, fightings with mouth and things like that, so teamwork is important. It's very, very important. And another thing, that you will finish well with and begin the year very well with, like I said, number one, follow the system that is working. Find out that system that is working and follow it. Number two, teamwork. Whatever that is working for you, make sure you get people who can do it for you. Number three is your big why. You need an ultimate big why. You need a big why, a reason to work hard. You need that reason. I tell you, my reason is strong enough and it's keeping me going every day. Anytime I want to go and relax and say, I'm not doing it again, something will remind me, you're not doing it again. Remember what you said you will do. Remember how you say you will support the ministry and things like that. I will get back to work, okay? And then the fourth thing is that you need a short-term goal all the time that can keep you going. Like every day you need a goal for the day. Every week you need a goal for the week. Every month you need a goal for the month. And then you also need long-term goals that can also help you like to have a futuristic view of where you're going, to be able to say, oh, this is where I'm going, and you're going to be there. And then another thing is like I said before, your self-development, because great things in this business are never done without skills. They are never done without knowledge, without knowing what to do. I'm sure that's why, I began by telling us, you ask yourself, what is it you can do today that you were not able to do last year? And another thing is that, again, great things in this business are never done by one person. They are done by a team of people. A team of people. That's how it's done. I became a sapphire not alone. You can only become manager alone in the business. After that, you need people. For you to become assistant manager, you must get, not assistant manager, senior manager, you must get two people to work with so that they too can become manager and then you can become senior manager. So, it's very, very good. So in your partnership, you need to work with partners. You need to work with your team workers, okay? You can decide to be working with 4 partners at a time or 5, which number you can manage. Let me answer this call. Hello, ma. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yes, ma. Good afternoon.
Ma.
Yes, ma.
I live in Abuja. Where are you? I think you're in Lagos.
I'm in Lagos, ma. My daughter is in Abuja. If you're ready, they will deliver to you today.
Okay. That is very nice. How you get my explanation?
Yes, I did. But I'm in a meeting now, so I will not be able to talk for long.
Okay. Okay.
So which day do you want? Which day do you want delivery? Today or tomorrow?
I will send you money before you.
You can pay. Let's chat. I'm in a meeting. Let's chat.
Okay.
All right. So you decide on how many people to work with, and that will depend on your capacity. You can work with 3 people at a time. You can decide, okay, that first quarter of the year, I will choose two or 3 people to work with, or 5 people to work with. I do that every time. I choose people to work with. At the last quarter of this year, I decided I was going to work with Uche so she could make manager. I work with Chinyere and Moses so that they can make supervisors. And then I work with Abigail, so her business can be stronger and her, whatever. And then those other people that are strong like Anne, I decided I'll put my eye into Anne's recruitment or pay me to make sure that her ads are doing and converting well, things like that. Don't think I'm just saying it. I have it written down on my notebook, and every day, every month, I have how many case credit I want my downlines to achieve. And I work with you silently doing it, making sure that you achieve that. Every month, I'm telling you, if you go through my book, let me show you the recent ones. If you go through my books, you will see how many case credits I decide every beginning of every month that this is what I want to achieve. And I put it up on my book and I start working towards it. And when I put it up, I put the people who are supposed to do it, and I put recruitment, I put retailing. I don't know. Now I'm using a smaller book. I put retailing, I put this January this year, because I put it the 60cc club, okay? And then I put 60cc club, here I come, which is my manager, my non-manager business, open business. And then I now put total CC as 110, okay? So that's how I put it. Meaning me and my new downlines that are non-managers will definitely create 60 case credit, and then for managers and the rest. And if you even look, I put it there again, I put retail recruit downlines. So I put it there, which means I wanted to recruit 10 people that month. I gave myself very high target this January, 1st January. And then I put recruitment, I put retailing, and then I put my downlines. So I said for me to retail, I gave myself 50 case credit to retail, you know, to 20 case credit, that's like 10 downlines, between 5 to 10 downlines, depending on how many case credit. And then all my other downlines, I just gave like 30, which means I gave myself double work than I gave all my other downlines that are, you know, like that. Also, by the time I finish the year, I will now score myself. I put achievements, what did I achieve, and things like that. Okay. This one now is for April. By April, I increased the case credit to 150 case credit. When I saw all the, what is it called? When I saw the things I was not making up to and knowing that I wanted to make up. Actually, this year, I told myself I was going to make 1,500 case credits. I'm not hitting it, but I'm not very far from it. Oh, well, you can call it very far. Maybe I'll finally make 1,150 or 1,200, because I'm still believing God for more things to happen while I go on my retreat for the remaining 2 days. But at least I've cleared one very, very clear. So it can be like that. So decide how many people you work with, okay? Okay, and then bring out those people, mark them out, and start working with them. If you don't have anybody, recruit and start building those people. And then you need to work with the company. You need to work with all the company. You need to work with your upline. You need to work with your downline. You need to sidelines. Let me tell us, don't just think that it's only Mommy Achonwa that is a forever business. Like now, Uche, you that you partook of Clean 9. Make friends from them with other LBOs. They can become friends. Coach Cheze Amaka is not on my line. She's a sideline. I'm working with her. I can remember in those days, Asha is not on my line. He's a sideline and I'm working with him. So make friends that you can also expand, that can also help you in the expansion of your business, okay? And then towards your upline, be a good student. You need to be a good student first. Be a good student to me. Anything I tell you, make sure you follow suit and follow through with it. It will help you, okay? So one thing in this business is that the business is like a football match. For you to win a football match, you have to do both attack and defense. You will find out that a football match that is doing only attack, their defense can have loophole. So they might be scoring, but people will still be scoring there because their defense is, you know, porous. But if they're only focusing on defense and they are not attacking, somebody might not be able, you know, to score through, but they too will not be able to score. So this business is attack, and then after attacking, you now defend. So I'm going to explain it further. In attacking, it's the first 2 R. In, you know, Forever has 4 core calls. They call it the Forever 4 core. The first one is recruitment. And then the second one is retention. These are like attack. And then the last 2 are like defense, which are development and productivity. Those are the 4 cores of Forever. Retail, recruitment, retention, development, and productivity. Okay, you can go and research it and know it very well. So recruitment is, of course, we know, getting new people. It's like sharing about sharing your product, sharing your business opportunity, sponsoring people, selling your products, retailing, that's the attack. And then after you have retailed to the customer, you retain that customer, that's retention. You retain that buyer as your customer, that's retention. You retain that downline, doing the business by your teaching that downline, okay? That's also retention. Then the first system, that's the two systems we run in forever. Attack system, which is retailing, retention, retailing and recruitment with retention. So one is retailing, recruitment, then second is retention. And then you now come with the defense, making sure that everything is okay with development and then your productivity. That is growing your forever business owners to become team builders themselves. That's development. So you focus on training. It's not when I give you training, go and call one or two of your downlines and also talk with them about the training, or your customers, and also pass across those things to them, because they need to actually understand it at your own level, at your own mini team level. And that's why it's also important when I repost for training, go and encourage. If it's only one downline or two or three or four or five you have, still go and encourage them. Of course, you know that when I'm coming to you, I'm not on my own. I'm also from a source. I get all those things from a source, and then I pass it to you. Let it not stop with you. You shouldn't let it stop with you, okay? And for every stage, always remind your team members, your downlines, about that big why, because that's what keeps everybody going. Dream big and keep pushing and pushing and pushing. Have big vision, okay? Because your big why will help you to keep pushing and will make you to hold up that big spirit, your dreams, make you to take actions, make your emotions to be high, make you to be able to influence others, okay? Make you determined, okay? If your big why is controlling you, you'll be able to control your emotion and also hold your dream there. And it will keep you strong. Even when there are problems here and there, you remain strong. I tell you, it was my dream that kept me even this year, okay? So you need to put yourself in that big picture. Why all over you? Put it in your bags. Like I've shown us, I have it on my board. I have it on my notebook that I use every day for this year's zone. I have it on various notebooks. If I put my camera down, and you will see it on my office table here. So you have to have it so that you can look. Okay, so your short time goals, every day is action. Every day counts. Never waste any time in a day. It's very, very important that you know this and you work with it very, very well. That could help you. It's not a one-man show, it's a team show. Okay, and you're not the only one to grow. Your team has to grow with you. If your team can grow as you're growing, then that's when you will make it next year, I'm telling you. So focus to create more achievers in your dream, in your team. That should be your goal for 2023, and because that's my goal. I know that this year, 2023, 2022, I still had it. This is another mirror to show you that everything is here. This is the mirror in my office, and I put it here. Duplicate, team building, duplicate. I can, I will, I must, okay? I put it there. And I didn't do badly, but I didn't do as well as I actually wanted to do on it. So team building, you need to put it, you can only make it when you have built the dream. So focus to create more achievers in your team. Recruit those who are good where you are not good also. If you have, don't be shy. That's why, yesterday, you can watch yesterday's video when I talked about high-end earners, okay? High-end earners, okay? What is that the word? High-end customers, high-end customers. So you need to look at your strengths. And don't only focus on people who are exactly like you. Also look at people who are strong in some areas where you're not strong. And also focus on bringing them into your team, okay? focus on great people. Let me tell us, don't shy away from those people who are achievers. There's something I did at a time in my business. I looked for people who were doing very well in their businesses, and I tried to recruit them. And in fact, the woman I signed up this December, that's exactly what I did, like I told you people. Immediately I heard she was doing very well in her business. I worked on her to go from just a buyer to a real customer that has ID. So this year that is coming, I'm going to work on her. I'll just tell her, keep some of your gel in your office, in your shop, do some, to make sure she starts earning from it, because I know she will be happy. So look for people who are very, very, who are achievers, who are successful in what they are doing. They will do very well. They will do very well in the business, okay? Focus on actually having like a kind of a meeting with your team members weekly or 2 times a week or something like that. Even if it's 1 or 2 persons, make it a conscious effort, okay? So as you sign up people, be a leader to your downline. That's exactly what I have been saying. Be a leader to your downline. Be a leader. Don't just be focusing on that you're being led. Be a leader. Inspire them. Inspire your team. You are the driver of your own car. You are in charge. Forever is your car. Forever is your vehicle. And it's a very good vehicle, I'm telling you. I'm so excited for what I achieved this year. And I'm looking forward to doubling, tripling, and timesing it by 10 next year. It makes me so excited. Okay? You have a good vehicle, which is forever vehicle. Okay? It doesn't matter in forever. Seniority doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Somebody was congratulating me yesterday. I said, hey, congratulations. You have passed more than your uplines. I said that because the person knows that before, after Cynthia, I have 3 other downlines. So she was telling me, you have passed more than them. She was, excited. I just told her, I said, it's not exciting me. Yes, I'm happy, but not that I passed them, because even if it's that one, since last year I became salary manager and none of them are salary manager. So it's not an excitement for me. So I just quenched that one for her there. But in forever, seniority doesn't matter. You can surpass me. And like I told us, that's what I'm believing and hoping and working towards you to surpass me. If you surpass me, it will make me to relax better now. Haba. A Ekwereji that has diamond managers under him and things like that, he's relaxing more. Okay, so it's good for you to do better. But one thing you must never do if you want to succeed in forever business, don't give up. Don't give up. 3 things that I advise you if you want to be sustainable in this business. Number 1, don't give up. Number 2, love what you do. If you know that thing connected to your forever business that you love doing, just do it. Okay, whatever it is, love it, love your products, love what you're doing. And then number 3, hold your dreams. Hold it like this, very, very tight. Don't let anybody take it away from you. Okay, the bigger your dream, the bigger problems you will have. Okay, so if you want to make, somebody who wants to make 100,000 a month and somebody who wants to make 1 million a month, who will have more problems or more things to resolve? It's the person who wants to make 1 million a month. Okay, so you will face a lot of distractions. I'm telling you ahead of time, this come 2023, you're going to face a lot of distractions. But when you want to face your dream, you face it and allow those distractions never to take it from you. Focus, 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 focus. Don't allow distractions. Distractions will slow you down. Distraction will slow your speed. Listening to things here and there is going to slow you down. So you need to put in mind, put in your heart, and do everything that is best for you, okay? Silent every negative voices, I'm telling you. There was a time I told someone, the person was, forever doesn't work. I was with one of our, because she's my downline and another downline. They met at the airport. So both of them were discussing. And that one was telling her, forever is not working. I'm not doing anything. I'm not even enjoying it. So they discussed. When they finished discussing, that other one man came to me and said, I met this person at the airport. What do you mean by what she's doing? She said, because she was telling me, like me, I've been struggling. And so when we met ourselves, and then we were not discussing with ourselves, we're not telling ourselves it's not working. I say, yeah. I said, I just opened my phone to the web page and I showed her, I said, look, this person telling you she's not doing anything. She has done her first CC for the month though. So what is not working for her? She said there, I said, call her and tell her that that is what I said. Because sometimes when people open your ears to listen to stories when people are not telling you the truth, she is saying it's not working. She has done her first CC because she was looking at making manager and she didn't make it and she's now saying it's not working. But every month though, up until this month we are here, this woman that I'm telling you, she's almost 4 case credit active. Yet she met somebody at the airport and they were discussing. And that person that she met that was now rejoicing for maybe like for this year now, she has not even done up to 4 case credit. Even that last year they were discussing that thing. That was when she was beginning to dwindle in her business, doing 1 case credit and things like that. She was now looking for somebody to go and lay. I turned to her, I said, forever works, my dear. As you're there, not being able to do 1 case credit anymore. Some people are doing 1,000 case credit that month. Check it. Some people are doing 1,000. So it works. The only thing is be focused. Remove every distraction. Silence every negative words that are coming to you. All those negative voices, silence them. And you can take up something that can work for you. What did you achieve this December? Now tell yourself, January, I will double it. Just start with that. What did I achieve? Was it only 4 case credit I was able to do? Let me double it. Don't just think it's only 4 case credit every month, 4 case credit every month. No, decide to double it in January. If you're able to double it in January and that 4 case credit, you double it and you make 8 case credits in February. I'm going to just do a fast mathematics for you to see how good this thing is. If you make it 4 case credit and then you now double it the next month and you now make it times 2, you're going to get what? 8 case credits the next month. That's by doubling it. You get 8 case credits in February. And then in March, if you double it again, you get 16 case credits in March. So even if it's somebody who is here, who wants to make what is it called? A supervisor, that is how to go. By the time you double it in April, you have become a supervisor. Now you double it in April, May, you double it again in May, you get 64. And then you double it again by the time you get to June, like Choma that wants to do it. If she can just take this doubling method, by July, she's already what is it called? A manager and almost through with her car plan. So by the time she enters the next month, she has already qualified for her car plan. So that's it in this business. Forever works. Forever is one of the best business on earth. And that's what I actually call it. I call it the best business on earth. Is the vehicle that takes you to your dream. And that's why many people call it that it is that business for achieving dreams. That's what they call forever business. So thank you for listening to this. It's all about mindset. It's all about mindset. It's all about mindset, okay? Don't allow your circumstances or your story to put you down. Don't allow your feelings to put you down. You need to take action. And that action is marry the activities and divorce the results. Thank you. So we'll take our questions. Do we have any question? You can unmute yourself and ask your question. So if we have any good question, those who will listen to it will be able to listen to it. In the absence of any question, I'll stop recording so we can have our mentoring session. Thank you. Unmute yourself, talk.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma. Any question, contribution, or comment, Anne? Abigail, Uche, Princess Okpeyemi.
Good afternoon, ma.
Yes, ma. Any question?
Okay. Thanks so much for this training. Yes, I pray that God will help all of us to achieve our dreams next year. My question that I want to ask now, the question I want to ask is concerned because I am running and hard now. But I have the issues with delivery. some people want to that there's one woman that chatted me this morning, early in the morning, but she said she wants to buy, and I said she needs to pay. And I said, okay. I didn't get any response from her for a while. I now chatted her back that she now sent a message to me that since I decided that she decided not to take my option because I said I want to, she needs to pay. That if it is paying before delivery, that she cannot do that, and I have to.
Most people will not. New people from ad will hardly pay before delivery. They are very, maybe like for me, maybe like 40% pay before delivery. But payment on delivery is the way to go. And I've told you that's it. There's nowhere you cannot do payment on delivery. It's just that it's going to be more expensive. So what I do, the trick I play is this. When somebody is chatting me newly, you can see the woman that was talking with me during the training. When I found out she was in Abuja, I was willing to give her a discount, even though I have not given her. What I did was I sent her the retail price, the way it is. And then I asked her, where do you want delivery? And waited. She did not ask me for discount, so I kept quiet. So if I wait like that, if it's within Abuja and she asks me for discount, I can give her. Do you understand? If it's not within Abuja, if it's somewhere that I know I have to take like 7,000 naira to go, then I will tell her that, that this is already discounted so that delivery money can come out of her money. But initially, if it's people who didn't call me on phone, who are chatting me on chatting, I always ask, where are you? Because where they are, we determine how I give them prices. Because many people, once your delivery is high, they will not buy from you. Once you tell them they will pay before delivery, they will not buy from you. So it's always good for you to think about that initial, when you're discussing with them initially. So this person, where is the person?
It's in Lagos. It's in Shomoli in Lagos.
You can pay on delivery now. Mr. Asha can help you.
That is what I want to know. That how will I now do it? Because maybe I will contact Mr.
Okay, I'll answer you later. Does anybody have anything on this training so I can stop recording? Nobody. So let me stop recording now so I can answer her well. Let me go off. Okay. I hope I was recording this thing. It will be bad if I do it.
Hello, ma. I think I have a question, ma. Hello, okay. Ma. The template of the message that you said we should send out to people that will think my register. Are we going to have a template for it, ma?
Yeah, we'll have templates. I was even supposed to discuss that now. Let me even see if this thing is recording. I hope I did not waste, because I don't know if I have energy to go through this training in the evening like this. So, oh my goodness, it's like this thing did not record. It's so painful.
Since you've been talking.
I'm telling you, hey, oh my goodness. I hope that, I hope it's recorded. Okay, I think it is. Okay, it is. Oh my goodness, I would have cried for it. All right, so you were talking about
template for the messages that will send to people that want to.
Yes, I'm going to send it through.
Okay.
I'm going to send it through email, but you know that was one of the lessons I was supposed to take. So thank you for reminding me about it. Okay, I'm glad you did.
Yes.
We call it the secret scripts that work. The secret scripts that work. So I'll say some of them. Then I'm going to also send it on email to us. I'm also going to send it on email to us. But what I was looking out for is where to disconnect this. I hope I find it when it's time. All right. So like if someone has been buying products from you, so this session, I want to briefly talk about the secret scripts that work, okay? That's scripts that you can send to people for different things. I'll read some of them for you. If somebody has been buying products for you and the person, you know, has bought 1 or 2 products from you, you can now send the person this kind of script if you want to recruit the person into your team. I'm super excited you are buying my products. Would you also be open to hearing how you can make extra income from these products? You send it to the person as the first script, okay? If the person now answers you, then you will know how to take it from there. That's at least what opens the conversation. Or you can say, I know you are loving your products. Would you be open to sharing the benefits of the products to other people and making extra income from it? So that's another one, depending if it's somebody who is outgoing and you know that that person is joyful, you can now send this. That's the second script that you can send, okay? But you need to be clear about whom you are talking to, okay? And then, or who you want to talk to. You need to actually be very, very clear about them. Are they open to such things? If they are not open, once you send that first script to them, you now watch out from there, okay? You also check if the people are those who post frequently on social media, if you want to open up through social media to them, or people who are quiet. You actually need to profile. That will determine how you're going to bend the script to know what to talk to the people. So when you're profiling the people, you find out, are the people disciplined? Are they consistent? Are they dedicated? Do they show up? Do they answer you once you send them message? Or are they the ones that after 3 days before they will answer you? So if it's somebody that after 3 days before he will answer you on WhatsApp, if you tell him about WhatsApp business, it's not going to be exciting to him or her. Or but if it's somebody you know that on the status, the person is always posting and posting, then you will know. So you need to profile. You know, people who are already posting on social media, who are already successful, like I told us before, find out the age of such people, okay? And then you will now know where are they more? Are they on Facebook more? Are they on? Find out all those things, because that's what will help you to show you what the kind of scripts to show to them. So you can actually another script you can use is like, you can ask, if I show you how you can build a life-changing income in 12 months, would you be interested in it? This one you can send it to your friend, you can send it to your neighbor or whatever, okay? So like if somebody comes to your page and likes your page, go ahead and chat them up privately. Those who liked, I used to do this thing a lot when I started. It's because I'm getting so many customers that I've not had time much to do it, but I did some day before yesterday. Go to people who like your page, chat them up. Oh, I see that you liked my Aging with Grace page. Thank you very much. May I know you better? My name is Ngozi Achonwa. I am this, that. Can I know you better? I saw you liked my page. Would you want also to connect with me on WhatsApp or things like that? Okay. So you need to reach out to your customers. You need to reach out to those who like your page and ask them why they are joining you. Or why, if you don't see them for some time, like WhatsApp, they don't answer you, why they are not, answering you. Approach them. Let me tell us, sometimes it takes 7 to 12 showcasing of the business or the product before the people can say yes, okay? And another script you can use for people who are already buying your product is, I think you will be, it will be incredible that you will do well in this business that I'm doing. Why are you not doing it yet with me, for your old customers? I passed that to like 5 of my old customers, maybe like March, and out of them 1 signed up. Out of those 5, they are old customers. They buy. Every now and then. It's not that they buy large quantity, but they just buy, One of them told me, my husband will not allow me. One of them said, oh, I just lost my business, my shop, we're relocating. So maybe when I settle there. The other one now said, I cannot do what you're doing, mommy. I cannot go on life like you, So for your old customers, it's also good that you have a script that can also work for them. So that's it. I'm going to send it to your email later. All right. So I hope that answers your question, Princess Okwem.
Yes, ma. Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
Okay. Any other question on this so that I can now put off and start the mentoring session with our Abigail, because we had started initially. And do you have anything to say? Uche, do you have anything to say? Anything to say? Sorry, I have to come to this school because I don't know how to stop live streaming the other one.